My friends, welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. I hope you all are doing well. In the middle of 2024, I put out a news episode in regards to REI and their financial difficulties that they've been facing over the years. In 2022, REI reported a net loss of $164.7 million. In 2023, they reported a loss of $311 million. For years now, the company's been struggling to turn things around, with the current mission, according to the CEO, is for the company to break even. While the 2024 financials for this company have not been released, we do have some information concerning what this company is doing to turn things around. With that being said, there are some big changes underway with REI right now, and that's what this episode is all about. Unfortunately, the changes that are taking place with REI involve the termination of countless hundreds of individuals. Unfortunately, these individuals who have been let go are all part of an experience program that REI has had for over 40 years. In addition to the termination of these employees, that program has been shut down. Just in case you do not know this, REI is an outdoor gear retailer, and this is a company that's been facing a lot of financial troubles over the last couple of years, going all the way back to 2021. During the time of COVID, when other outdoor retailers were doing amazingly well, REI was not. And since that point in time, the company's taken drastic measures to turn things around, including layoffs, and recently, the closure of the experience program. You may be wondering why REI has been performing so poorly, especially when other outfitters have been performing so incredibly well. That is a very complex topic with a lot of aspects playing a role in it. If you're interested in that information and all the different perspectives and elements at play, check out the very first news episode that I did last year. That covers a number of reasons why the company is performing so poorly today. It also goes over some of the reasons why so many people have turned their back on this company. You will find a link to that news episode in the description box down below. By the way, a special thank you goes out to all of the REI employees who sent me messages and emails after that first news episode went up. That was very interesting and also very enlightening. Now everyone, let's focus on the closure of the experience division, the experience program, because this is something that, again, has been going on with REI for over 40 years. Basically, you would sign up for the sort of tour that you would want to do, and you would go on backpacking, camping, rafting adventures, and so on with REI. Over the years, the company has invested a lot of money into this program. They even purchased property around the Grand Canyon for a campground to be a part of this program. As of 2025, the entire program has been shut down, and so has the campground. In a nutshell, the experience division of REI focuses on adventure travel, day tours, classes, and of course, adventures. And the decision to close this down has resulted in the firing of countless hundreds of individuals. And the math breaks down like this. REI has terminated 180 full-time positions along with 248 part-time. And again, this program has been going on for over 40 years. But with that being said, this program has not been popular in the least, and it's actually shocking that it's been going on for this long. Not once has this program ever been profitable, and less than 1/2 of a percentage point of REI customers ever took advantage of this program. In 2024, only 40,000 people signed up for this program, even though it cost them millions and millions of dollars. According to REI, they have 25 million co-op members. 8.5 million of those members purchased a product from REI in 2024. And again, only 40,000 members took advantage of this program in 2024. And that's how the numbers break down. By the way, folks, if you have signed up for a future event through this program, you will be receiving a full refund. Now everyone, let's take a moment and let's talk about the layoffs that have been taking place over the last handful of years with this company to give you all an idea basically of what's taken place, starting with the most recent. So again, in January of 2025, the company closed the experience division and terminated those employees. We're talking about 428 individuals. In August of 2024, the company let go of 7 employees, all part of the experience division, the division that was just closed. In January of 2024, the company let go of 357 employees. This was across the board terminations. We're talking about at the headquarters, distribution centers, at the stores, and so on. Going even further back to 2023, the company let off 167 corporate employees, along with 275 store employees, all of which was part of a restructuring plan. Now everyone, I want to talk about the union response to the latest round of terminations. I found this to be very interesting, and I think you will too. So in Seattle, there's a local chapter who represents some of the employees for REI, and this is the United Food and Commercial Workers Union. As soon as the experience division was closed, they released this statement. Just more evidence that the company has moved away from its co-op roots. They go on to say that the REI management is putting profits over the very employees who make the company a leader in the industry. I want you all to think about everything that I've talked about so far in this episode, in addition to the response of the union rep. My response to what the union rep said is this: no, the company is putting the profits first. This is a company, and companies have to make money. Take a guess at what company is not making money. What company has been losing hundreds of millions of dollars every single year? What company is predicted in 2024 to have catastrophic losses? That's right, folks, I'm talking about REI. Letting go of a small percentage of employees to save the jobs of over 15,000 other employees makes a lot of sense, does it not? You have to keep in mind, companies have to make a profit. You have to make a profit. I have to make a profit. It's just common sense. If you were in the same position, you would be doing whatever you could so the company is profitable, so the company continues to live on, so the company is not closed down. I'm sure you and I both agree that having hundreds of people losing their jobs is a terrible thing, but at the same time, we both realize that a company has to be profitable. So what REI is doing makes sense. At the same time, what the union rep said does not make sense. It's overdramatic, sensationalized, and very childish. And that takes us over to the point where I can pretty much wrap up this episode. Basically, my friends, I wanted to talk about the current state of REI. As soon as they release their 2024 financial numbers, the extent of their turnaround operation and how that's all taking place will be realized. Already it's been estimated that for 2024, the losses were going to be catastrophic. Again, in 2023, $311 million, and it's supposed to be even worse for 2024. That is wild. You know, folks, I'm not the biggest fan of REI, and I stated all of the reasons why, and I went over the reasons why so many people have turned their back on this company in the first news episode, so I'm not going to touch upon that again. But I will say this: I do hope the company is able to turn things around to become profitable so everybody can keep their jobs. In addition to what REI has done already to turn things around, I think it will be important for the company to send out a message telling people that everybody is welcome in their stores. Over the years, this company really has isolated themselves politically and at the same time financially, so to speak. Over the years, they've focused their business model towards very wealthy clientele. And at the same time, the company took a number of steps politically. They took certain actions, all of which really isolated this company. And the company is finding out now that they cannot survive by focusing their business on a small percentage of the population. They cannot survive without the customers that they've pushed away over the years. That one step would do a whole lot in helping this business recover. Will they do it? I have no idea. Ultimately, there's no telling what is going to happen here, but we do know this: a company has to be profitable. This company cannot go on for a long period of time losing this much money. Either they turn things around, they begin making money, or eventually this company will disappear. The company may go bankrupt, it may be sold, parts of it may be auctioned off. Those are some real possibilities that are facing REI right now. And that, my friends, wraps up this news episode. Make sure to sound off in the comment section down below and share your thoughts concerning REI, concerning their struggles, and what they need to do to turn things around. By the way, everyone, if you haven't seen the news story where I've detailed some of the reasons why REI is struggling so much right now, definitely check it out. It's an interesting story. Some of the actions of this company over the years really has hurt them, and that's why they're in the position that they are in right now. I've said it before, and I will say it again. REI, good luck with your turnaround. You're going to need it. If you found this news episode helpful, hit the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Everybody, take care, be well, strength and honor. Bye for now.